Hello, hello, it's Mateo. We are on episode 5 of my Starting from the Bottom Kenshi series, and we are currently on day 15 on this playthrough. We did the slave start. We started with 2 people. We had another member called Penn, and well, guys, let's just say if you haven't seen it, go check it out. He's no longer with us. And if you have been following along this whole time, I appreciate it. But if you're just tuning in for the first time, I also greatly appreciate it. I recommend checking out some other episodes, but other than that, let's get into it. We just got to this ninja village when we got off last, which is great for us. We just escaped prison, found a safe house. There's weapons there, food there. I really need a backpack. So that is my main goal right now, is finding a backpack. Making some money as well is one of my main goals. I need to get another recruit. There we go. So that I'm not just playing with one life, because having one life, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I feel like I'm playing with fire. Oh my god, this is fat. So this is a great start for me. Let's go ahead and arrange that. What is a scavenger's basket? A cheap and useful backpack commonly associated with peasants and scavengers. Makes my combat go down. That could be good for right now, as it would be better than no backpack, and it's really cheap, right? The negative effects are combat and stealth and dodge. I'm kind of big on stealth right now, and because of that, this doesn't sell at all. 372. I want to keep both swords though for when I find another person. So let's think about our main goals, what we want to do. Like I said, need to prioritize a backpack. I need to prioritize getting one more party member. And while I am but one lonesome escapee, I need to be very careful. I need to prioritize being stealthy. I could potentially steal some stuff. I don't want to steal from them though, they've been good to me. I'm gonna sell the raw meat just because it's taking up space right now, and I don't feel like I need it. I have a lot of food. I could almost sell some food, but I don't want to do that. Let's... wait, I could talk to that person? Interesting. Pia, my sister Navia, she always forbid me from using a sword, said I'd end up falling victim to my own clumsiness, thought I'd wind up stabbing my eye out with my own sword, but then I was never allowed to learn first aid either. She said I'd end up making pin cushions out of the whole Flotsam squad. Navia sounds mean, ... I didn't ask for your life story. I didn't ask for her life story. But I'm not gonna judge her sister. But you know what I am good at? Running. Running free, running from all the chaos, leaving it behind in a dusty trail. I love it. So you need a runner? I'm your girl. Huh. What about your sister? Navia, she's gone. Died doing what she loved doing, fighting the paladins, and that's all that matters. Without Navia here, there's nothing for me, and the Flotsam ninjas have got plenty of runners. They won't miss one more. So how much are you charging? 3,000, of course. Okay, on second thought, never mind then. Gecko? This guy was in the bar. Slink? Failed the ninja trial, so there's nothing left for me to do here. How about you? Are you looking for fresh recruits? Sure. 3,000. So you said, I just failed the ninja test. Let me join you for 3,000 cats. But there's somebody here with 20 strength and 17 dexterity for also 3,000 cats. So guys, with the amount of food we have, I actually think it may be smart to get that girl Pia. Was that her name? Pia? Pia? What do we got here? Reva. A woman from the godless lands. Huh, don't give me any of those wash up here. Hopefully you'll talk more sense than everyone else around here. Sure. I learned the hard way that there is no God, but a lot of the refugees here, they just can't let go of their belief in Akron, even after Akron betrayed us all. I feel like that's contradictory, but whatever. Abandon us to be left at the mercy of man. I just can't live amongst this nonsense any longer. I despise it. So you're looking to leave. 6,000 cats. Yep, sorry, not hiring. Like, what is she good at? This person's gonna be 3,000. Knife is interesting because I could keep stinks in the shadows. You're armed, you look battle ready, but you're not one of the Flopsome ninjas. Are you a traveler? Let's just go with yes. Well, isn't that fortunate for me? We don't get many outsiders stopping by our village. Makes it mighty challenging for a merc like me to find work. You happen to be hiring, sister? Sure, how much? 6K. Well, I'm seasoned enough that I can handle myself in a fight. I'd like 6,000 cats to send back home to my mother in Stack. After that, I'll happily follow you for food and security. Wait, you escaped the Holy Nation and left your mother behind? Maybe we can bond over this. It's not that simple. Not all Akronite women feel the same way as us about a revolution. My mother's one of those, very traditional, with a stubborn devotion to God that's nothing short of admirable. So naturally, since I left with the rebels, we're not exactly on talking terms, but that doesn't mean I don't care about her. I'll keep sending her my gifts, whether that stubborn old woman likes it or not. I see. Well, either way, I don't have that much money. No, I thought we could bond over that. Do they sleep? I thought he had his weapon in his hand, but his weapon's sticking through the floor. You think they would let me train? They are letting me train. And this should be leveling melee attack. I wonder why it doesn't, because you have to do damage. No, attacking with this specific weapon, which is what I'm doing, but maybe it has to hit an actual person. This is gonna go pretty quick, so I say, I know it's kind of boring to watch, but we're gonna let that happen. There's a book here. Books over there. Like these are weapon chests, weapon cabinets. It would be so dumb to try to steal from here, right? Right. I mean, my thievery's only 13. But my stealth is super high. That's how I would level my thievery. Is there, what are these buildings? Absolute nada. So we need to figure out, whoops, we need to figure out where to go as well. We found Flotsam Village. I think the plan, I wanted to go around this and go south. So we'll do something like that. This is just too easy for me to have a level 1 skill not to do this. I still have money too. I have money and food. I'm in good shape. I really am. I just need to make sure I don't die and recruit somebody. Honestly, recruiting somebody should probably be a higher priority than a backpack. And I'm kind of thinking maybe, yeah, you know what? We should do this. Let's recruit this girl for 3,000. We've got a runner. She's a runner. She's a track star. Athletics 48. Like, that is just not bad, you know? And then what we're going to do, I'm only worried about Stinks right now leveling up, but I can make them both level up. Also, I need to see, use an iron stick. Okay, we're going to keep that on you. So maybe your strength will go up a little quicker, but we are going to get in here and train both of us. And this will be good. Honestly, I'm thinking this is a good decision. And I have food for real. So I can keep us alive for a bit until we find something else in worst case scenario, which I don't think it'll come to this. But if I can't find anything to scavenge, I could always sell something. This doesn't even... Oh yeah, it does. I need to get a shirt. And I also need to figure out which direction I'm going to go in next. I love discovering new places, though. Alright, it's daytime. We're not going to waste sunlight. We're just going to take off in this direction. .21 speed is so nice. Hold on now. What is she doing? I realized that I did not do this. I only gave her a one-time task to do so. I think... Just gonna give a little looky around, start running. I can start leveling at least one of my people in melee combat, though. The thing is I feel like Pia should really be the one to level up her fighting first, because Stinks, I mean, neither one of them have any kind of field medic. Hers is -2. That's not really that big of a deal, right? Like, you can overcome that, I would think, really easily. And this stuff that has basically the no symbol on it, is there, like, at any point... I'm just gonna keep following this trail. Is there at any point where you can do anything with those? Like, do you get advanced enough, or is it just... I don't even know, obsolete objects, I guess? It's just interesting, like, for example, these rocks, right? Or these plants. They don't have it, but then there's a lot of stuff like this. Why is this significant enough? But I can't click on it and do anything. I do not want to go down in the valley either, so we're going to go this way. Oh, we need to avoid trouble. I know the hub exists, so I'm thinking getting down into that area wouldn't be that bad. Discovered World's End. I mean, that just doesn't sound like a good place to go, but... Wait. So it's at the top of this? Am I just missing this big, beautiful city up here somehow? Doing this speed is so sketchy. But I think as long as I'm, like, quick to pause the game, I feel like I'll be fine. But then it starts stuttering when it's loading. Oh my gosh, like that, and I'm inside a wall and I'm scared. Let's just go ahead and slow it down, baby. I get to put Pia in this thumbnail, though. Should I call her Pia or Pia? I just think I won't remember. I won't remember to call her Pia. Pia just seems to roll off the tongue more naturally. Still in that grog and that sake was absolutely, I don't want to say genius because that, I mean, come on now. That would be a bit dramatic, but that was a great idea. Oh my goodness, the city looks cool. What is this? Okay, nice. So this was a texture thing. And what's here? We got armor. What is this? A bar. Oh, this place is pretty big. Is this one right here? We got two armorers. Armorers. I'm having some kind of texture issue, it looks like, with doorways. I mean, what the hell is going on? There we go. There's a lot of people here to talk to. Let's just see what he has, just so we know what we're working with. Bread sells for 280 as well. It almost seems like it makes sense to sell a couple loaves of bread. I can buy these for 76 and it gives 15 nutrition points. So basically 152 cats would give me 30 nutrition. And this is 30 nutrition, but it costs 561 and I could sell it for 280. Feeling like I'm about to sell a couple of breads and buy a couple of these. And then also get some extra cats. And then let's see what kind of characters we have in here. Need an extra comrade. 3,000, okay. Does anybody have actually anything good to say? Or so there's a bunch of people thinking that they're gonna get recruited. Oh my gosh! Me and this guy have the same name! Oh, sorry. Bro thinks he's the real stinks. That guy definitely wants to get recruited for 3K. Alright, I want to go here. This looks like a 2-in-1 store. I can't believe there's multiple people named Stinks. Nah, I'm just kidding. Thank y'all for suffering through this visual bug with me. It's really not that big of a deal, or else I would reload it, but let's get off of that. Are you my armorer? Not my armorer, my wanderer supplies guy? Hot Longs is a crazy name. Skeleton arms, backpack, thief backpack. So that one's 2,500. Small backpack is 1,000. Hmm. I don't need the stealth backpack. And I think I put this on Pia, so I do like this. Oh, that's 1,500. Soik! Sell that for sure. Sell one bread. And then, that one's 1,500. Huh. Okay, okay. 280 would not be enough to get the medium backpack. So with that, looks like we're buying the small backpack. We're starting from the bottom. Nothing wrong with that. Skeleton arms. I've never used limbs either. She gets to hold the sleeping bag, she can hold a bread, and she can hold Actually, everything. And then I'll hold bandages. I don't know. I might alternate who does what. I think I'm going to put the bandages on her. But it just makes more sense for Stinks to run away and be in the shadows and then come in and heal. But her melee combat is... It's below 0. Yeah. So is this guy both stores? Is that what's going on here? Or maybe it's upstairs? Is this upstairs? Is this the guy? Okay. Alright, well, we're getting out of here. Oh, this looks cool. What is this? I wouldn't know. I'm definitely gonna have to come back to that. And let's go out this way. We got a backpack though. We've got food. Another person. Our next objective is simply to just start making some cats, leveling our skills through the invisible wall. I don't entirely know if I can go this way either. It's interesting that there's a gate over here. No, it looks like I can go down this way. Yep. Alright, cool. So the good news is that we're going to come out a different place than we entered. I feel like I need to go down. Why would I go back up? Why is there a path back up, though? Oh, this is cool. Oh, there's just a bunch of trees that haven't loaded in, potentially? I thought that this was a desert. My bad, I didn't mean to gas it up. Holy Nation land, well, isn't this just my lucky day? Which way are we running? Okay. Holy Farm? I can't go to the Holy Nation. So let's head up this way. Going to 2 times. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Starving bandits. Okay. This is opportunity number 1. What we're going to do is this. Drop the backpack. Stinks. Pick up the backpack. Stinks is going to go hide over here and be in stealth. And then maybe even a little further away. Alright, and then we're going to send Pia in to get the break speed off of her. You know, let's just see what happens, guys. I've never tried to knock anyone out outside of what y'all have seen. I didn't even care. 50% chance now? Bro's like, must have been a mosquito. It's okay. That's okay. Just take this ass whooping. Yup. You are doing great, girl. I lost my arm. Oh, what a block. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my gosh! She just started popping off right there. She just blocked like 4 attacks and then hit 3 people. You know what I didn't think through, guys, now that this is going on? Shh, will they steal my katana? She's actually going crazy. I'm not even kidding. Oh my goodness. She is blocking everything. Oh, wait. Oh, no, 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 no. Not like this. Alright. It's time to bring me in. Surely they're not slavers, right? Who is me? I'm everybody. It's time to bring Stinks in. Sorry. Yes, Yes, Also, if anybody is currently watching this to this exact moment, I'm curious on an opinion. Should I make... Yo, there's a lot of dead bodies over here. How did everybody disappear so quickly? Magnificent. That was good, y'all. That was really good. That was really, really good for us. She was actually going crazy. I kind of just lost my train of thought, so I apologize. But it'll probably come back to me. It may even be next video that it comes back to me, baby. Oh yeah, I already remembered it. Should I make short form videos of each part in this series? So for example, I would make like a, I don't know, 1 to 3 minute. Oh, this, he's running. Hold on. I gotta lock in, y'all. This is not good. His chest is -11, so if item 1's in the chest, he would go down. And what is their speed? 15? I'm too scared to fight this, but I think I just do it. And just trust, maybe? Keep an eye on it, run if I need to. Oh my god, let's go. Hey! Hey, Stinks! Yeah, she's got this. I'm not worried anymore. Sorry, I had to lock in. Should I make short form videos of each part? For example, I make a 60-second to like 3-minute video where I'm just summarizing these. I do have the backpack shoes, okay. These videos. The thing is I don't know if those are interlapping audiences. But that's not necessarily a bad thing either, you know, like if I have one audience that prefers the short form, that's not a bad thing. And one prefers the long form. But I think it would also potentially the people who like the long form versions. I don't. Okay. I need her to not sneak anymore. And I need him to go kill him. But the short form may eventually lead to someone go into the long form video, they see a short form, 1 to 3 minute summary of what happened in the video, like the one where I escaped prison. I think that one would be interesting. And then I don't know. What are y'all's opinions on that if anybody is out there? So I need to heal myself. That was amazing though. That went really well for me. And I think we should do a little camping. There's bodies here still. Quite a few bodies. And this is some of that good scavenging I need. But even if you're watching these long form videos, would you also maybe like a 3-minute shortened version? If so, does that take away from the long form version? Would would then people just watch the shortened version and not the long version? I don't know. Just thinking through some things while we're healing and whatnot. Alright, I need you to once again follow my man. And we can walk, Pia, because I know your leg is a bum leg right now. Where should we go, though? I don't think it's a terrible idea to go back up to World's End. I'm going to go in that direction. And then I could get a bed there, but I definitely don't want to pay for a bed. I will be able to sell some stuff. Okay. Holy Nation Outlaws, escaped servants. It doesn't look like they're... Oh no. Why did it flash red? Oh no. Alright. The plan here is to go into sneak. We'll cancel this for Pia. We'll try to just run over here and then... drop the backpack. And then what's my speed? 16 still? 20? That's perfect. Alright, so I think that was a good idea. I still have these weapons. Do I two-hand? What? I can two-hand? I can dual wield? Alright, so I just learned something there. But now it begins. Pia's gonna get away. No, she's not. She needs to sneak. Who is this? Like, what are all these groups of people? These people are Holy Nation. I need to run towards those people. Did she get left alone? That's huge. Just let Pia keep running away. Do they fight each other? Alright, I think I played that well. I really do. And then, let's just get over here. It's almost nighttime. So what I'm gonna do is set up a little camp right here. Camping. Camp bed. Here. Get into bed. Okay, okay, okay. And then with Stinks, we're gonna sneak across and try to loot up what's over here. She has drifter's boots. Are those? Huh. Probably better. What is going on here? Monk robes I don't really care about. Yo. Okay. I think I'm okay. I'm not okay. He's healing this guy. Whatever. I'll take that L and run back over here. He's not gonna chase me. Not bad. Not bad at all. Going back to scavenge. Hold on now. Is this him? These are bandits. Where did the guy from the... Wait, this is him right here. God, I feel like it'd be really good to get his stuff. I think we'll just let it go for now. I think that we are making great progress. I think that was a little risky to fight that guy, but he didn't kill me at least. Oh my gosh. What? Why did he do that to me? He just came up and knocked me out and then just left. That's what I get. He was like, yeah, hey, you better be careful out here. Strength. So Pia has good strength. She definitely needs to be carrying the backpack. It's so scary when you have one person, though. It's scary when in situations like this. Like, my playthrough could end very easily. I feel like that dog could have killed me. But I also feel like I learned from that moment. Uh, Now that is beautiful. I was not sure if I was going to be able to do that, but I had faith in Kenshi. Now we let him recover, but surely I can drop this, right? And now Pia can put this on. Pia can also equip the horse chopper. So I don't want to get too far away, but I do want to do some scouting while he's recovering. This whole area seems sketchy, though. I feel like I don't want to be here at all. What is this? Oh my goodness. And this is why we scavenge. This is going to be a lot of meat. Pause. So I definitely want to take the teeth. And I'm going to take leathers. I'm not going to take the meat. Again, pause. They are still fighting. What are they fighting? Hold on. Holy Nation Outlaws, Starving Bandits. Oh, this is a pup. Okay. I don't want to lose my sleeping bag, but I want Pia to get over here. Okay, hold on. Abort. Abort, abort. Put them both on passive, and then we just gotta get out of here. Pia, what are you doing? Pia, what are you doing? Why do you keep turning around? I have you on passive, girl. Okay. At least she's fast. There's got to be something about that are said about that. And if she wants to keep turning around, then encumbrance. All right. So, what did we take away from this trip to what I'm going to call the desert? We learned it's scary out here. There are a lot of roaming groups, both Holy Nation, bandits, and Holy Nation refugees. I need to get away from the Holy Nation. I need to get completely away from them. Until I'm stronger. And then I may come back to Rebirth and free all of the slaves and kill all of the Holy Nation. That's like the main, I don't know about the main objective, but that's the long-term objective. Things change, of course, and I could definitely die before I get there, or lose the playthrough before I get there, but I feel like if we're role-playing, that makes the most sense, and I'm role-playing. These people's lives are my life. If they die, I'm not gonna say it because I mean it ain't true, but P is fast. She definitely is a runner. I think that was a good recruitment. That was good value for 3K, no lie. Her melee's already 8 and 5, which is commendable. All right, we're about to switch this. Oh, we still need to run. I guess I should have looked behind me. This will be free though. Free money. This will make up for the few whatever iron clubs that I dropped. To me though, this has been a good episode. If y'all are enjoying, let me know in the comments. If this is your first time here, let me know. Wait. Wait. Why did she just get dropped like that? What? Wait. This guy's a legend. He's a legend. Like that. I mean, you just never know when this can be cooked. Blood loss KO. Unconscious from blood loss will recover over time. Bed rest will help. Woo! Okay. That was crazy. I think she took an arrow. I don't think they were aiming for me, though. Just do some strength training real quick. Oh my gosh, things change so quickly in this game. I love it. Let's go into the bar, sell some stuff, and then Do they have like a... It doesn't look like it. They don't have like a inn. Hopefully that didn't hurt me. I don't think it did. I'm just gonna have to carry her outside of town. I should grab her backpack. Man. Anyways, like I was saying, let me know in the comments. Is this your first time here? You've been watching? You've been following along? Do y'all feel like this is a good episode? I feel like the first... I don't know. I feel like the first episode probably wasn't the best. Just because not much happened. But I feel like the escape episode was pretty good. I feel like the episode Penn died. Like that was a highlight. We're sitting at 1,300. Let me buy a couple of bandages. I feel like I took a big beat. We'll do 4. And then a splint kit. Limited by your medic skill and the quality of it. A splint kit can be used to rig up wounded body parts so that they can be used again. Useful if you have a leg injury and don't want to limp all the way back to town. Okay. Bro's got crossbow bolts, but no crossbows as well. I probably could get a crossbow. But my people aren't really fighting together, so a crossbow seems kind of useless as one man. Okay. And now we just try, like, maybe we can just go over here and camp, right? Wait, I don't think I looted this body. It's not worth it. Once I set her down... This is kind of scary to leave her here, but I'm going to go back because I don't even want... Can I dual wield? I don't even know. I have them both on my back, and that looks really cool. I don't really know what they're doing. But, like, I might as well be productive while I'm waiting on her to heal. Although at the same time, it's probably quicker because I would just be standing still in 3x. This is some real, it ain't much, but it's, ooh, there's bodies over here. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Let's go and talk to this guy to see what he has. Show me your goods. He's got some interesting stuff that I've never seen before. Side angle Hachigane. I mean, we're putting together a little bit of money. How's she doing? It should be going up, right? 17. Oh, Pia, I'm sorry, girl. Get back into bed. My bad, girl. Well, let's go around to these places now that we can actually see the front door of. Maybe we can find some kind of NPC to talk to in one of these bars. There's 3 bars here at least. I'm gonna team up. Interested in a medic? 6,000 cats. Of course. See what's in here. Hydroponic. I mean, I don't know. Might as well be getting some kind of skill while I'm waiting. I don't know. I didn't say that I was going to be stealing, so I picked him up because why not? I mean, am I wrong or am I right? I feel like I'm right to have done that. I feel like that was good attention to detail. So none of these people really have anything that's going to be good for me. What is this? L House? Buildings for sale? Oh, this one is for sale. 28,000. Interesting. 4,000? Interesting. Okay. I've seen that tip before, but I had not actually seen a property that was for sale. I saw somebody say that they bought a house in the hub. A science HQ? Io. Keep loitering our aisles, roamer, and you'll end up trampled by sleep-deprived scientists. What brings you to the World's End University? Do you need something? Here we study and analyze lost tech from the ancient world. Slowly but surely we're uncovering the secrets of our forgotten history. The problem is that most ruins have already been scavenged, making it difficult to develop accurate theories without solid evidence. What kind of questions can I ask? It's a lot of questions. I'm not really looking to ask all that. My bad, G. You're an adventurer, forgive me, but freely passing out tips to our competition will land me in a great deal of trouble with Mr. Finch. Try talking to the tech hunters over in the World's End bar. I'm gonna ask him if he... The memory of the skeleton is not as long-lasting as our bodies, unfortunately. I don't even remember if I existed within the ancient race or not. Trust me, it is highly frustrating for a theorist to have possibly existed at the very time period they are dedicated to investigating. That is kind of interesting. Know where I can find ancient science books? Yeah. He said to talk to the people in the bars. Like I was in the bars. Here's Finch, though. Does he have glasses on? His glasses look hilarious. Interrupting my thought process. This better be important. Always thought I'd find my peace and quiet working here, but nope, I just get noisy adventurers asking too many questions. Yeesh, sorry for breathing. I asked him if he wanted to do some adventuring himself. Adventuring is for simple-minded ruffians with a death wish, but their work is necessary for my research, so I won't judge them too harshly for it. I personally prefer the solitude of my lab where I can work without the interference of such pointless queries. Too bad. There are a lot more where that one came from. What is this place? Why not just take a look around, genius? Books, workbenches, worked it out yet? This is a university. From here we send tech hunters northwest to salvage relics and samples. Then it's my team's job to piece together the history and lost tech of our ancient ancestors. I said thanks for the info. Of course, head scientist of the tech hunters, now personal tour guide for all visitors, apparently. This guy. Nah, that's the person I just talked to. That guy was a ray of sunshine, was he not? I did talk to... Maybe I didn't go into this bar. I feel like I did talk to everybody in the bars, though. Dude, I'm gonna end up buying this. I need somewhere to sleep. I definitely went in here. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you. You there, looking for work? I'm leaving on an expedition at dawn tomorrow. I need a strong back to carry my equipment. You'll get 3,000 cats up front and you'll be fed well during your service. How about it? This is the first time I've even seen a quest like this. Do I look like a goddamn pack guard to you? I was about to ask you the same thing. Ha, you're an adventurer, and an amateur like you wouldn't last 10 minutes navigating uncharted lands. The winged beak ogres would eat you alive, and that's if the cannibals didn't make you run home pissing your pants first. Winged beak ogres, you're full of dog shit, buddy. Travel far enough and you'll see them, alright? Look like gutters, but bigger, and with wings, too. Trick is to pull your shit together. See, they're blind, but they smell fear. Surviving an encounter with one of those is the true test of a tech hunter with balls of iron. Ha! Right, whatever you say. Maybe lay off the sauce for a while, eh? Look, unless you're here to work as my packagar, I have no interest in wasting my breath on amateurs. Bro, I am willing to be your little backpack, bro. 3,000 cats is a lot. A new arrival, I see. Come take a seat, have a drink, exchange stories. I realize I've gone over my time. I've gone over our hour time window. That's fine. Let me wrap this up. This episode will just be a few minutes longer. A new arrival, I see. Come take a seat and have a drink. Exchange stories. Me? I've crossed every border in the world and seen every city, you know, but the Holy Land folk, they're a tough crowd, that's for sure. Just about got to World's End in one piece last week. I've been beaten and stripped right down to the cacks by bandits, right? And I'm starting to starve half to death. I'm not going to make it any longer, so I've got no choice but to crawl up to the door of the holiest of holy towns themselves, Bad Teeth. Imagine that, a bare naked Shek butt. I said that weird. A bare naked Shek butt. Blue is the day it was born in a foreigner-hating holy nation town. They threw me in a prison to rot. But hey, I finally got my fill of bread that night. Managed to make my escape during a commotion. Who knows what the loonies would have done to me if I hadn't. Hopefully he's done yapping. Yep, I visited death doors more time than I could count, but it's all worth it in the end. Alright. Thanks, buddy. What I'm gonna do is get my boy, or my girl Stinks over here by my girl Pia, and then we'll save it right there. We'll call it an episode. But while I'm running over there, I'll slow it down just a little bit. I just want to say thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, it actually means a whole lot to me because it takes effort to do this stuff, right? Like, I have to go out of my way to do these things, and it feels good when I share things and people enjoy it. The feedback is amazing. I appreciate anybody who's watched so far and liked and commented and shared and all these things. And yeah, this is the end of episode 5. I just am very happy with this episode. I feel like we did really good as the Breaking Out to Prison gang. Honestly, I need to change that squad. I'll do that in the next episode. Honestly, if I get a comment before I drop the next episode of what my squad should be called going forward, it sticks. Just know that. And other than that, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great night. I hope you've had a great day. And I will see y'all on the next episode. So until then, peace out.